Hey everyone, Mike Sherry here at Sherry 4x4, and we got another opportunity to show you a Ram TRX. This is the all-new 2022. We did a 2021 earlier this year, and we're excited to show you this 2022. Just a couple minor changes they've done to this truck, but that doesn't discount the truck at all. What an amazing truck. And driving over here, Brian and I always like to stage our film. I'm like, well, do we go to a racetrack or do we go find a mountain to climb? This truck is just super, super capable. And yeah, you know, you're pushing $100,000 for this truck, but when you really dig down and what you get in this Ram TRX, it's amazing. You can never do this aftermarket, and it's just one unique truck that Ram has put together here. So let's just jump in. Let's take a look at the front end here. First thing that catches my eye is this Ram Air hood here. It does have the TRX decal up here on the hood. It's kind of a matte finish, so it prevents that glare from getting in your eyes. But this is what you all want to see up under here. So you can't see a ton, but you can kind of see the supercharger back here. Hooked to that Hemi V8. 702 horsepower on this. So, you know, before they built this truck, a lot of the TRX, you know, rumors were going around to say, oh, it'll be like a 500 horsepower engine in it. This 702 horsepower, 650 foot-pound of torque. Not only does the engine have that, everything after the engine can support that. So your transmission, your drive axle, everything there, the brakes are all ready to support that amazing amount of horsepower. Coming around to the side here, so this truck, like I said in my video for 2021, this is not just a Ram 1500. This is an all-new redesigned pickup truck. And one thing that really points out appearance-wise here is these fenders that go around the wheels. So this fender is going to stick out about 4 inches extra than a typical Ram, and it's all built in here. It's not just a little fender extender that you see on the aftermarket products. This is an entirely new body on this Ram pickup. Down through here, so this has the optional 18-inch Beadlock-Capable wheels here, wrapped in Goodyear Wrangler. These are all-terrain tires, so very capable tires. This is the first I've seen one with the 18s. They come with the 17s, still Beadlock capable. You know, factory lift. It has factory, what I like to call smart shocks. They're adaptive shocks, so as you're changing your driving in different terrains, this shock's going to adapt or be smart and change and adjust itself for the conditions that you're driving in. So it's really, really unique. Let Brian come around here. There's a little vent back here, kind of in the back of the fender here. I can feel some heat coming from the engine compartment from us just driving down. So a functional vent on the back there. Right here we've got some steps here that's also going to act as a protector for your rocker panels or a rock slider there. It's a Ram step, definitely heavy duty. As we come in here, show you the back. This is a crew cab. We'll go more on the interior here, but just point out a couple things. Let Brian go ahead and kind of look in there. Notice the upgraded leather seats. It's got custom accenting in the seats. Also, if you kind of look towards the center console, these exterior perimeter seats in this are going to be heated and ventilated seats, which is a super nice option. Has the heavy-duty Ram rubber mat. Still has the hidden storage on both sides. Those are great if you want to double them as coolers or just a safe, secure spot to store some valuables. Do want to point this out. This does have the towing mirror, so not only is this truck, you know, fully functional, whether you want to go really fast or do some off-roady stuff, it can be used as an everyday truck. It has, you can tow just around 8,000 pounds on this. It has the tow mirrors on it. Also, this has all the camera functions. We'll look at that more inside when we check out the infotainment center, but there's actually a camera right here that really helps in parking and things like that. So again, look at this molded fender back here. Again, about an extra 4 inches wide you're going to get on these. Really superior. Really fun to drive too. All right, so a couple new things. One is on the outside. They've added this little light down here. So there's a little light, and it's a little dark today, but at night it's really going to light up this area back here. So there's a little light below the liftgate handle. Down through here you still have your plug-ins. You have your 7-pin and your 4-pin. Now this particular truck is equipped with a trailer tow group, so that 7-pin wiring, that's for your travel trailer or fifth wheel, that's going to be hooked into the electronic brake controller inside, and we'll show you that in there. Here's your receiver, again around 8,000 pound tow rating. This particular one has full safety features. You got backup sensors, lane sensing sensors, all that right there. On the keyless entry, it does have dampening tailgate with tailgate release. I love that. So inside here, it has the the hooks here so you can tie down, secure things in the bed. That's an option. Also has factory spray in bed liner. So as we come a little bit further before we jump inside, another option on this truck, it has the step that kicks out that helps you get in here. This is going to allow you to reach things out of the bed of the truck easily. And that's really nice. We see that on a lot of our lifted products, and it's nice on this factory lifted truck to have that option that goes in and out really, really easy. All right, I'm just as excited to show you the inside of this truck as I was the outside. So let's go ahead and pause for a second and hang with us. We'll check out the inside. All right, come on inside, let's take a look. First thing that I notice is you get the luxury feel, which is kind of unusual in a pickup truck, but they did not cut short anything in here. So just let's talk about the seats here for a second. So premium leather seats here. This has the optional red accenting throughout the interior of this, and a lot that we see on the Jeep or on the seat here with the custom stitching and the red accenting leather there. A little bit of Alcantara in the seat as well. And then the seat itself has the vented insert, so you're going to get the coolness factor, and also it's heated seat as well. So as we move over towards me a little bit, you still have that Alcantara on top of here. It's a nice soft touch. Also, you can put stuff down here, and Alcantara was actually designed for race car drivers to keep them in the seat, keep them from sliding around, right? So you can put something on top of here, and it's probably not going to slide around too bad. You got a custom TRX badging up here, lists the amount of horsepower this thing has, some really cool things like that. In here you have your little compartment here for your glove box with USB plug-in, but down through here you have your really deep compartment. Inside this compartment is going to be an electrical wall outlet. It is a 400 watt outlet, so a lot of power there. And another thing, I'll have Brian get a particular picture of this. There's actually inside of here a picture of a TRX to scale with a little Raptor that looks like its little child right below it there. So kind of a cool little thing that Ram's done, just saying, hey, there's really no competition in this space right now. So as we move forward up here, this has a kind of a column or center shifter here. We have not seen that in any other Ram pickup trucks. That took to the 8-speed transmission. All the new Rams have the dial here, so it's kind of nice having the shifter, kind of like what's seen in the SUVs that Jeep produces. A couple beverage holders, and then I love this up here. There's a spot for your phone. You know, I don't know how many times I'm searching for my phone. It fell in between the seats when I went around a turn. This is a secure spot for your phone, and not only is that, it's a quick charger for your phone, a wireless charger, and this is the other big thing that's new for this year. This has the new Uconnect 5 radio. So the radio itself looks very similar to what we saw in 2021, but its functionality is a lot greater. You can program individual drivers in here that not only messes with your seat and stuff like where you left it off, but has all kind of customizable stuff for you as an individual driver. So if you have a couple drivers and you like things to be particular, you can program it in here, which is really nice. On top of that, it has the wireless Android Auto Apple CarPlay. That's the other big thing. So not only do you have a wireless charger, so you don't have to plug it in, although you can if you want, it has wireless Android Auto Apple CarPlay, so you can get real-time navigation wirelessly. You can get your podcast wirelessly. You can get your phone calls, text messaging, all that come right through your radio. Now, this particular truck is equipped with factory navigation, so if you just kind of want to go old school, it still has that. Down through here, this is what I was mentioning outside when we were talking about towing capacity. This has that electronic brake controller, so as you push the brakes on this truck, it's going to allow the brakes to work on your trailer back there. So that's a nice feature to have. Has 6 auxiliary ports, so if you want to add different customizable things on the outside of the truck, such as customizable lights and electronics of that sort, you can go ahead and plug them in to the predetermined auxiliary ports, so everything looks nice and clean. You don't have a bunch of auxiliary switches everywhere. Right here, this is all new. You don't see this on any other Ram products. It has your 4-wheel drive selector. It does have the axle lock where you can lock that axle on this for off-road purposes. And then it does have launch function. Now right now with 23 miles on it, the launch function saying, hey, the engine's not broken yet, don't be doing that. So, and then up here, this is kind of the select track that we see in a lot of Chrysler products. So this is gonna determine what kind of, or what you can do, you can set what kind of conditions you're driving in, whether it's snow or maybe you're towing, or maybe you're at the drag strip and you need sport mode. So a lot of different things that it can do there, and it automatically turns on and off traction control, four-wheel drive, things of that sort for you depending on what you select there. So that's a nice feature to have. Yeah, you probably should take off the steering wheel cover. So notice here, flat bottom steering, so that's nice. Allows that steering wheel to get around your legs a little easier, kind of a race car thing. Alcantara on the steering wheel as well as leather, and it is heated as well. We'll get into that there. So yeah, you got heated steering wheel, heated seats, and cooled seats up here. And then the other big thing that's a little different on these 2022s, I'll have Brian get a little shot of that, they've got upgraded pedals down here. So no longer do you have the rubber pedals, you've got a little bit of, I think it's polished aluminum down there. So this particular one, there's quite a bit of options you can get on these TRXs, and this one has the Dual-Pane sunroof, which I think is awesome. We see this in quite a few vehicles now, and I always say this makes your vehicle almost into a convertible, and it's Dual-Pane, so it keeps everything quiet and is not a big exiter of heat unless you've got it open. So nice feature there. All around, when you really put your mind to it, everything you get in the 702 horsepower pickup truck is just amazing. You've got the full package here. It's not just a big engine and a Ram 1500. This is an entirely new truck, beefed up brakes, suspension, everything is part of this truck, and really a great value for you as a consumer if this is what you're looking for. As always, we do custom order these. This particular one actually was custom ordered in for a customer here, and we got a chance to do a video on it. So if you would like to custom order one of these, there's a lot of options. Like I said, give one of our professionals a call and they'll be happy to help you out through the whole buying process, and we'll show you how easy it is. So as always, thanks for hanging out with us a little bit today. Brian and I appreciate it. His arms have gone numb. We've went a little long, so we're gonna go ahead and end it here. Take care.